Okay,
So,
awesome.
First of all, let's start with what's the gourmet inclusive experience. What we try to do here is to go above and beyond what of the regular all-inclusive experience. First of all, the gourmet inclusive experience has the best and high-end food, top shelf drinks, and personalized service. First, regarding the food, we're able to accommodate any kind of dietary need. If you have something that is celiac, that is gluten-free, vegetarians, even if they go to our food display restaurants, we can accommodate it. So the only thing that we ask you is that before your clients arrive, at least 3 days before your clients arrive, let us know in advance that they have a specific accommodation required. So by the time they arrive, the hotel is already aware, and if they're going to be staying with us for a long period, we can even try to arrange a meeting with the kitchen coordinator or our executive chef so they can plan on the restaurants they will be visiting. All right. So the food displayed restaurants is, let's say that the next step of a buffet. On a buffet, you will find large piles of food that rest there for a long time. And what we're doing here is we keep higher quality food and with smaller portion that we constantly refresh. So regardless if your clients go to a la carte or a food display restaurant, they are guaranteed to have amazing food and drinks. All right.
Okay.
Then,
Andrew.
yes.
Is there supposed to be something showing up on the screen, like any pictures or anything, or no?
Yeah. My apologies. I'm still on the first slide, so.
Oh no, fine. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't missing something. There we go.
Thank you for letting me know. Are you able to see it right now?
Yes, I am. Thank you.
Oh, I am sorry for that.
Perfect.
So this is just for it to be more visual. I apologize for that. So then we've gone over food. Regarding the drinks, all of the drinks that we serve here are top shelf. So that includes our award-winning wine list. One of the most familiar brands that you will be finding here at Karisma is the Jackson family wines. We recently included as well El Cielo, which is one of the top wineries in Mexico. And then all that has to be going by the hand of a personalized service. We have beach butlers, pool butlers, sommeliers, which as you know is our wine experts, romance maitre d', which is a romance expert. If you have a couple or that is celebrating something special, or maybe the boyfriend wants to propose to their girlfriend, this romance maitre d' would be the mastermind to make their dream come true, and they're gonna help them to make their idea come true according to the property that they will be staying at. Then we have, of course, our signature wedding designers. So if you're into selling weddings, or if you ever happen to have weddings, we have our wedding specialists and wedding coordinators. And then something additional that goes by the hand with the sommeliers, we have tequileers. We're in Mexico, so tequila is something very iconic here. So we have our tequila experts, and some of our properties offer tequila tastings as well as part of the gourmet inclusive package.
Okay.
Then with the activities, all non-motorized water sports are included. So depending on the property, you will find different activities, including kayak, paddleboarding, archery, different sport facilities like tennis courts, basketball courts. We have different activities available. As we go on different brands right now, I'm going to get into detail with that.
Okay.
Any questions so far?
No.
Okay. Moving on. This is just a recap of what I just mentioned. All of the amenities that are included as part of the gourmet inclusive experience. And then, besides all that is included, you also have the option of purchasing upgraded experiences depending on the activities. Now that you were mentioning the Legos and the kids in the back, we are also toddler inclusive. Our Azul Beach resorts, Generations resorts, and Nickelodeon resorts are family friendly. And that means our VIPs are the little kids as well. So if you have any families that are traveling with small kids, the great thing is that all the amenities that you see right now on screen are included. Strollers, cribs, bottles, sterilizers, baby beds, baby robes, high chairs, anything you can think of, we can have it. Once again, all I ask you is to let us know in advance so we can have the amenities ready. And this is going to make it more practical for the families to travel because, sometimes airlines will charge you over $150 or between $100 and $150, depending on the overweight for traveling with strollers, cribs, or any of these things. So we can definitely have it accommodated for you. Just let us know in advance, okay?
Okay.
As part of our sustainability programs, while others are going green, we're already green. And what you see on screen are three of our main programs. Most of our properties are warmed with solar panels. Not all of the properties, but specific areas of the resorts work with solar energy. We have our very own 76,000 square feet hydroponic greenhouse located at El Dorado Royale. Every single vegetable and fruit that we serve at our table is freshly made and grown by us here at the greenhouse. If there is something that we cannot grow, we partner with local suppliers so we can guarantee your clients are going to have the freshest and highest quality food served at the table. And then we have also a turtle conservation program. Depending on the season, your clients might be able to see the big turtles come out of the sea to lay eggs or see the new baby turtles born. And we have specialists taking care of the turtle nests, and they will help them to be released once they are born.
Is that in August, September as well?
Yeah, that is correct. Actually, right now the releasing season is happening. So depending on the property, you might be able to see or be a part of the releasing program, and that is included. Yeah, that one has no extra cost, and it's something, it's a special detail when you come on these kind of vacations to these kind of destinations.
So you said that's at no cost?
Yeah, that's at no cost. That is included. Correct.
Because Atlantis, they do like a excursion tour, and it's like $1,200
for a family of 4.
Oh no, this one happens right at our properties because there are at the beach. There are specific sections that are taken care of by the biologists that take care of the turtles. But when they're ready to do the releasing, it's included for clients.
Oh, awesome.
So this is definitely a very special touch. And of course, for all these programs, we're certified by Rainforest Alliance and Green Globe.
Okay, cool.
And now let's see one of our top partnerships. We're very proud to be partnered with these amazing brands. As I was previously mentioning, we're partnered with Jackson Family Wines and Canada Beef. And with these two specific brands, we are partnered for the Karisma Culinary Series. During the first couple of weeks of each month, we bring a wine personality or a top chef from around the world to spend time with your clients through different dining experiences. These ones are some of them are extra charge depending on the activity, and these two happen at El Dorado Royale at our Fuentes Culinary Theater. I'm going to explain to you what the Fuentes Culinary Theater is once we get to El Dorado Royale. But your clients have the opportunity to learn from experts firsthand. Then we have My Gym, which this partnership was made for all the kids and teens activities happen at our properties. All of our activities were carefully planned for them. And finally, our most recent partnership with Viacom resulted on bringing Nickelodeon to our portfolio. Right now, Nickelodeon Hotels and Resorts is only located in Punta Cana, but we will be bringing it to Riviera Maya next year. And with Nickelodeon, we have the Nickelodeon experience at some of our Azul Beach resorts. What does that mean? The Nickelodeon experience is one of a kind of experience for the families. Let me just explain a little bit of it. When you arrive to a hotel, you will be welcomed with a glass of champagne, and the kids would be welcomed with a slime smoothie. You know how a slime is the biggest honor for all Nickelodeon champions and fans. So we turn that into an amazing and delicious drink, and we give it to kids to get them immersed into the experience since they arrive. And then the checking process, kids will get a personalized Nickelodeon tablet, so they can do the check-in process in a friendly and learning way from them, so that they can completely feel part of the experience since they arrive. Now, other of the activities included as part of the Nickelodeon experience, you will have meet and greets at different locations at the property. You will have also the character breakfast available at an extra cost. You will be able to be part of the Nickelodeon orange carpet. Some of the Nick experiences are included and some are extra cost. Then, excuse me.
No, you're fine.
Sorry. It is important to remember that the Nickelodeon experience is, of course, available at our Nickelodeon hotels and resorts, and from the Azuls, it's only available at Azul Beach Resort, Riviera Cancun, and Azul Beach Resort, Riviera Maya. The Fives does not have the Nickelodeon experience.
Okay.
Okay. Yes.
When will we be able to start booking for the resort that'll be opening up next year?
For Riviera Maya, since we don't have officially an opening date, we do know that it's opening next year, but an official date has not been released. But at the moment that they release that it's going to be open, probably they're going to start with bookings. Right now, I'm unable to give you a date because we haven't been given one yet.
Okay, that's fine.
But I will definitely keep you posted. As soon as they give us more information, trust me, we're going to be the first ones letting you know.
Yes, sir.
What we do have available here at in the Riviera Maya, the Nickelodeon Hotels and Resorts is going to be located next to Generations Riviera Maya. So we do have a showroom that might be available real soon for just to have an idea of what the resort is going to look like. But I'm going to go into detail in a few moments.
Okay.
Then we also offer world-class spa experiences, and we have two different brands. First of all, we have the Nice Spa. Nice Spa is going to be found at all of our El Dorado spa resorts properties. And this one turns around the Mayan culture, so it's a lot about reconnecting with yourself. We do have the regular spa treatments like massages, manicure, pedicure, facials, plus we feature the hydrotherapy. That one is included with most of our services. And we also offer very unique experiences like a temazcal. The temazcal is pretty much, for you to get a clear picture of it, it's like a small, it's like a cave that has a capacity for around 20 people. It is completely dark, and all the experience in there is done with aromatherapy. It is very unique. It is not for everyone, because it is important to know that whoever wants to take that specific treatment should not be afraid of enclosed spaces or dark places, but it is definitely something that not everybody offers. And if you are not afraid of being in the dark for a few minutes, it's something that you definitely want to do. The aromatherapy experience is guided by an expert on these topics, and it is about you will be completely relaxed by the time you leave the Temazcal. Then we have the Vasa Spa. Vasa Spa is located at our Azul Beach Resorts and Nickelodeon Hotels and Resorts. This one, besides all the regular treatments that we have for our clients, has also special treatments for kids. And we do have experts working the kids treatments. So think about mom and daughter having bonding time at the spa. If this is a little girl, picture her with a pink robe, and then the aromatherapy would maybe smell like bubble gum for her, and they will be pampered. Of course, we always ask to have an adult accompanying the child. Just for everybody to just so mom or dad can be relieved, and they can be assured that we are taking great care of their kids. And of course, if mom and daughter are having the massage at the same time, you for sure have that adult in the room. So what we're doing here is, once again, giving the little ones the experience to live the whole experience, and at the same time, we offer those kind of special moments for families.
Cool.
Now let's get a little more romantic. As part of the gourmet inclusive experience, we also have the romance experience. So for agents that work with honeymooners, that do anniversaries, and of course, if they do weddings, they have to do honeymoons. So for agencies that work with couples, we have the honeymoon and anniversary packages. First of all, we have the romance maitre d', which, as I previously mentioned, is a romance expert. We have two main packages for this one. We have the Taste of Romance package, which is complimentary when staying 5 nights or longer. And this package includes a chilling bottle of champagne upon arrival, 50% on spa services, late checkout, depending on availability. The late checkout would be at 3 o'clock, but that's of course subject to availability. And if you would like to review the full inclusions and requirements for this package, you can simply go to the website below, which is memorablemomentsweddings.com. All right. Then the other package that we have is the Memorable Moments Honeymoon and Anniversary package. This one does have qualifying room categories that you can check at memorablemomentsweddings.com, and this one includes all of the amenities that the Taste of Romance has, plus other services like a candlelight dinner for the couple, breakfast in bed the next day of the dinner, and the breakfast in bed is by our chef. 2-for-1 on sky massages, which is massages in oceanfront oceanfront location, spa locations. And once again, to review the full inclusions, you can check them at memorablemomentsweddings.com. And then for the weddings, we have our Memorable Moments signature wedding collections. Something very, very important about this one is that if you have, when brides come to another country to do their wedding, is because they're looking for something different. When they do destination weddings, is because they're looking for something different. So we created 6 different packages that are fully customizable, so they can mix and match to find the wedding of their dreams. If they don't want to mix and match them, these collections include everything from fruit, decoration, anything you can think of. It's all rearranged on the packages. And if they want to have something different, we can definitely accommodate it. A great advantage that we have is that we are partnered with pretty much all suppliers here in Cancun. And for the flowers, we have our own flower shop. So all flowers will be available for them. That is something that not all hotels offer, so that's something great in case you do weddings. Of course, we offered different locations, sea, sand, and sky locations. The one in the sky are located in our hotel's roof, all of them ocean view. As you can see in the center of the picture, they will guarantee to be a ceremony very, very unique. The one on the left side is one of our deck locations. This one is located at Generations Riviera Maya. It has a roof, and the background is very natural. What you see in the back is the natural sea, and this one has been very popular with our guests lately. And of course, the traditional beach locations. And all of this will be handled by our signature wedding designers and our wedding coordinators. So what we offer to the agencies, if they're working with wedding groups, they don't have to worry about anything but the rooms portion. Besides that, the wedding team is going to take care of that, and it makes it easier for you. And lastly, from our wedding locations, we have beachfront wedding chapel. This one is located at our El Dorado Spa Resorts. This one is for religious ceremonies, but it's something different that we offer our clients. It is one of the few beachfront wedding chapels that are authorized to be in this kind of locations. as well, we have the memorable moments wedding sites that I was speaking about it right now. Great thing about this one is what I would recommend is to take a few minutes to click here and there in the website to get familiar with it. But the great thing is the tools that it offers. For example, if you would like to have an idea of how much the wedding would cost with all the amenities included and everything, we have a price calculator, a price calculator in this website. So with this one, you save time. You don't have to tell your clients, hey, I have to call back to the resort and then I'll go back to you with the information. You can simply go on the site and give them an approximate. And then when they are ready to book, they will be put in touch with our signature wedding designers, and of course you will be copied on all communication. Another tool that this one offers is the Your Day Your Way, which is a platform very similar to Pinterest, which works just like Pinterest for the right to get ideas and share ideas for their special way, their special day. Sorry, and they also have the tool to create their save the dates announcement from the website as well. And all of the communication, once again, is connected to the travel agent as well. So you are in the loop at all times.
Okay, cool.
Now let's get into our brands. First of all, we have El Dorado Spa Resorts, which are adults only properties. We have 4 of them located throughout the Riviera Maya. Then we have Azul Beach Resorts, which are our family-friendly properties. They feature a Nickelodeon experience, and 2 of them are located just 15 minutes away from the Cancun International Airport. And then the 5th is located about 30 minutes away from the International Airport, so they're not very far. We have Generations Riviera Maya, which is also family-friendly. This one has shared privileges with 2 of our El Dorado properties that I'm going to show you in a few minutes. And great thing about Generations is that if you do big groups of family, they have available the 1, 2, and 3 bedroom suites for up to 12 guests. So this one is great options to keep in mind. Then we have Hidden Beach, which is our au natural resort. It is clothing optional, but something important to mention about this property is that it is high-end and luxurious. And all the experience in the properties, activities, everything goes about reconnecting with yourself. So it is not a wild on kind of resort. It is just for guests that want to have a different or enhanced experience. But it's important that to mention that don't have the picture of spring break or something crazy about the property. It is completely the opposite. It does have a very specific niche market, but it is high end. That is important to keep in mind. Then we have Nickelodeon Hotels and Resorts. As I mentioned, of course, it's family friendly. But what we did with Nickelodeon is to redesign the concept. Think about, I don't know if you ever had the chance to see the Nickelodeon property that used to be by Universal Studios in Florida.
I've seen pictures of it, yes.
Okay, well, that one has been completely redesigned. You don't have characters all around the world or SpongeBob running around the property. It is a 5-star resort. It is a very luxurious property with specific touches of Nickelodeon. We'll get to see them in a few minutes. So we gave it another concept that now is great for all the family. And finally, we have the Karisma Villas. These are private villas for up to 12 guests. And this one has been very popular for vow renewals or for small family getaways. And the great thing about these ones is that you have your private beach, your own private butler, even private kids, kind of a kids club, a kids area, and you even have the chance of having the chef cook for you at your kitchen for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Now let's get into detail. And for that, I'm going to bring you right to the Riviera Maya, where I am right now. Not to make you jealous, but so let's start with El Dorado Spa Resorts. We have 4 different properties. We have El Dorado Royal, which is the home to the Karisma Culinary Series that I previously mentioned you. It is also the home for the 76,000 square hydroponic greenhouse and the home to our Fuentes Culinary Theater. think about Iron Chef America or a very popular chef's competition show. In here, what your clients are going to be able to experience is this is a restaurant that well, of course, clients will be having dinner, but at the same time, they have big screens around the restaurant and they have the chef cooking live. So they will be eating what the chef is cooking for them. So they will learn about how to cook the plate, where of course we have top chefs and we have our sommelier present and actually hosting the dinner. So at the same time they're having dinner, they're learning and they're having a show on how their plate was prepared. So that's something very, very interesting. And at these theaters where culinary series occur. Now, one great thing about El Dorado Royale is that if your clients stay at El Dorado Royale, they can enjoy 3 properties for the price of 1. That means that El Dorado Royale has shared privileges with El Dorado Casitas Royale and Generations. With all those 3 properties together, they have over 15 restaurant options and a wide variety of activities to choose from. Now, El Dorado Casitas is ideal for couples. Why? First of all, the atmosphere is very romantic, very relaxed, different from El Dorado Royale that has activities pool and everything. Casitas is very relaxed. All rooms have king size beds, and the way Casitas is built is in clusters. So you will have sections of casitas just like that. They will be clusters that will be separate from each other. We have swim up room categories and private pool categories available for this, and all of the rooms are beachfront. The reason why I say beachfront and not ocean view is because this is what I recommend the agents to promote, because some clients, they can be picky, and if they have one little palm tree in front of their window, they will say, oh, you promised me ocean view, and it's not ocean view, just because a little leaf is like right in front of the window. So I would recommend it to say beachfront or oceanfront, but never do ocean view, because it depends on where they are located. They can have a beautiful view to the beach, or they might have they can have partial view of the ocean. Then we have El Dorado Maroma. El Dorado Maroma is located at one of the best beaches in the world, which is Maroma Beach. This one is also ideal for couples, and it features different restaurants from around the world. So your clients are guaranteed to have an all-around the world dining experiences when staying at El Dorado Maroma. Plus, we have different theme nights where your clients will have the opportunity to try different culinary experiences as well. So far, I don't know if you can notice, but our hotels are ideal for foodies, wine connoisseurs, and we're getting into the family part as well. Now, great thing about El Dorado Maroma is that it is a home for our palafitos, which are our overwater bungalows, and I will go to that one in just a moment. Before, I would like to talk to you about El Dorado Seaside Suites. El Dorado Seaside Suites is located just minutes away from different theme parks and activities in the Riviera Maya. So if your clients are into booking some tours as well, this might be a great option because it is close to everything. One of the features that I like a lot about Seaside is that you have pools on every single floor. Regardless of the floor you're staying at, you will get a pool. From the pool swim up, which is the bottom floor, to the swim up suites, which are all connected by a water channel, as you can see in the picture. But no matter the floor you're staying at, you will have a pool right out of your room. So this is something real great. Seaside Suites is adults only. Remember that all of these are adults only. These 4 properties. Now, going back to the first overwater bungalows in Mexico, let's talk about palafitos, which are located at El Dorado Maroma. The kind of amenities that you will find at palafitos is, first of all, the moment you walk into the palafito, you will have glass bottom floors, so you are able to see the ocean right at your feet. Second, our showers have aromatherapy, so it's not only going to get you fresh but also relaxed. And our Palafitos have two showers, the indoor showers and the private Aguas del Amor. The Aguas del Amor are some of our couples' favorites because it's like taking a showers where you will be able to see the stars. El Dorado Maroma is one of the most isolated beaches. What I want to say with this is that the stars in this property look beautiful. So if they're taking a shower at Aguas del Amor, it's going to be outdoors, but it's private. The thing is that they will be able to see the sky. So it's something romantic for some couples. Palafitos has its own, each Palafito has their own private pool, their own private butler. There's an exclusive restaurant for Palafitos guests and a spa for Palafitos guests as well. Of course, when staying at Palafitos, you have shared privileges with El Dorado Maroma. People at Palafitos, guests at Palafitos can go to Maroma, but guests from Maroma cannot go to Palafitos to keep that exclusiveness. And then they have a feature that I like a lot and that I actually like to call the Stairway to Heaven. I don't know if you can see right at the left, it's a little blurry, but at the left, the Palafito right at the very left has a stair that goes down to the sea. Each Palafito has a stair that goes down, and it is the only time that you will go downstairs to go to heaven. Otherwise, avoid the mission. So, and it is not very deep, so that's a very nice feature that it has.
About how deep is it?
Let's say, okay, so just for you to have an idea, I'm 6'4", and the water would be like under my knee, so it's not very deep.
Okay, under your knee. Okay.
Yeah, under my knee. So it's below the waist for a standard a standard height.
Okay.
Well, I know I don't. I mean, I'm Mexican and I'm 6'4". That's one of a kind. Just as unique as our Palafitos, I guarantee. Let's keep that between us and let's move forward with this. So now we have Hidden Beach. Let's speak a little bit more about our natural resort. It is secluded, so you don't have to be. And this is what I meant with the high-end experience. As you can see, it is a very private, intimate. It has only 48 suites, so it makes it it makes it ideal for a perfect couple getaway. It has all of the services at the property, including the restaurants or the pool. And the pool are clothing optional, but for the restaurant, we do ask clients to have a towel on, just to make it, well, it's a restaurant in the end, so just to make it a little more, keeping that high-end experience going. As you can see, the decoration and the rooms are beautiful. And this specific, just for you to have an idea of the kind of activities that your clients will have available here at Hidden Beach, we have from painting activities. We have theme nights on different topics, but all of them with keeping this experience of reconnecting with yourself, finding something different. But once again, nothing that goes wild on. We keep that. We actually get a lot of tourism from Europe for these specific properties. We do have some guests from USA, but this one has been more popular with Europe, with elder couples. That one is very, very popular as well. So this is just a different experience that we have available for our guests. And guests at Hidden Beach have shared privileges with El Dorado Seaside Suites. But the requirement is for them to get clothed before visiting Seaside, of course. And guests from Seaside cannot go to Hidden Beach.
Okay.
Now let's go over to Generations. Once again, remember that this one has shared privileges with El Dorado Royal and El Dorado Casitas. But Generations is family friendly. So if they want to go to Casitas or Royal, they must be at least 18 years old in order to be able to experience the sister properties. They're located just minutes away from each other, but in able to be able to enjoy them, they might be at least 18 years old. So now let's speak about the kids, since this is a family-friendly property. We have here what we call the Eco Kids Club. That one is handled by professionals, and all all activities have been planned by experts. So here at Eco Kids Club, all activities turn about learning plus having fun. So let me just put you in the picture. One of the programs that Eco Kids Club has is the Little Eco Chefs the Little Eco Chefs program. In here, kids would learn about a plate that they will prepare, where the ingredients come from, how it is made, history behind all the ingredients, or the plate, depending on what they're preparing, and then they will get to prepare their own plate and eat it at the end. So this specific program was inspired on the winner of Mini Master Chef, which is Alexander. I can't remember the last name right now, but it was winner of Mini Master Chef, and also Chef Gordon Ramsay. We don't have Gordon Ramsay in here, but this program was inspired by the two of them. So you can tell that the program is some high end, and definitely is going to be something fun for the kids. Now, for the parents, if your kids are staying, if you're staying at Generations and mom and dad would like to just have a getaway to have dinner and get to know the other properties, sometimes of the week, Eco Kids Club is open until 11 o'clock. So mom and dad can perfectly go out on dinner at 6 or 7, enjoy a very relaxing and romantic night, and then come back and pick up the kids, guaranteed that they will have fun and that we will take great care of them as well.
Now, is using the kids club, is that free and part of it, or do you pay separately?
Correct. No, that's complimentary. So that's why we do it sometimes a week. It is open until 11 on a regular basis. It closes between 9 or 10. Okay. Okay, depending on the day of the week, but that is complimentary. What would have an extra cost is if you would like to have the babysitting option, where you would have someone taking care of the little kids at the room. If you desire to do that, it is available, but that specific thing would have an extra cost, just in case. That would be, for example, if mom and dad are going out of the resort to, I don't know, to a bar or whatever. Now this would be a great option for them, or if they're visiting another property as well. Okay. Okay. Awesome. And as you can see, some of the floors have swim up options as well. All floors have pools except for the 2 top floors that have terrace. The rest of the floors do have swim up options. Okay. Now moving on with the Soul Beach Resorts, with Monkeys, Milkshakes, and Magic. You can tell we're speaking about kids. We have 3 beautiful properties. First of all, we have Azul Beach Resort Riviera Maya. This one is located 15 minutes away from the Cancun International Airport and just 5 minutes away from Azul Beach Riviera Cancun. So Azul Beach Riviera Maya was the first boutique property that is family friendly. The first gourmet inclusive boutique property that is family friendly. This one is a small property that is ideal for families that have small kids, because everything is walking distance. Restaurants are close to the pools. Mom and dad can take care of the little kids as well. It has been very popular for weddings as well, because of the small romantic atmosphere. Even though it is kids friendly, you don't have kids running all around the property. Of course, if you come on July, everyone is on vacation, and you will have kids everywhere, like on any property at the Riviera Maya on that season. But besides that, it remains very tranquil. Even if the property is full, you're guaranteed that you're going to have a very relaxing time. You wouldn't even notice that the hotel is full. Now, great thing about this one is it does feature the Nickelodeon experience. We do have an adult experience that has been very popular, which is our Agavero bar, that has a frozen bar where clients can be a part of the tequila tasting. That is included as part of it. And you will find also different gourmet corners. In here, once again, the all non-motorized water sports are included. We have kayaks, paddleboards, and snorkelers available for our guest use in this property. Now, Azul Beach Riviera Cancun is also family friendly, features the Nickelodeon experience. This property is larger, not the largest of our school properties, but it is a larger property. This one does have an adult section in case you have a couple that wants, just let's say you have a group, and from that group, some of them have children and some of them not, and they just want to have that 1 hour of mind peace because it requires energy to be with the kids. So if they want to just have a getaway, they can go to the adult section that has their own private pool, restaurants, their own private bars. And one of the greatest things about Azul Beach Riviera Cancun is that it is a home to Mexico's #1 restaurant and Mexico's #1 restaurant in a resort. And that one is Le Chic. Le Chic, it is amazing how the chefs play with you in here. It turns around the 5 senses, and the chef will play with your mind, from how the plates are presented to the flavors, the different textures, just for you to have an idea of what I'm speaking about. First time I went to Le Chic, the chef offered us cotton candy as a welcome appetizer, and when it melts in my mouth, you wouldn't believe this, but I was having a margarita shot. So that's how they can play with science and food. This one has 2 options for the length of the courses. We have 16 courses and 27 courses menu. And the idea behind it, of course, there are small portions, but each plate is inspired on a different state of Mexico. So the idea is for you, as you know, Mexico has 32 states. And in here, those 27 courses are inspired on each of the states. So you're guaranteed to have an all-around Mexico, very high-end, scientist, and incredible experience at Le Chic. I've had the pleasure of having dinner here only once, but it's one that I will never forget. Now, going back to our Azul properties, we have the Fives Azul Beach Resort. This one is located near to Playa del Carmen, just 5 minutes away from Playa del Carmen, about 30 minutes from the Cancun International Airport, 35 minutes from the Cancun International Airport. And this specific, sorry about the slides. So this specific property is also family friendly. It does not feature the Nickelodeon experience, but we do have My Gym partner for the kids and teen activities. This one is the largest of our Azul properties. And this one features 1, 2, and 3 bedroom penthouse suites as well. So this one is ideal for big families as well. It has different sports facilities, it has a fitness center, and a lot of activities planned for all the ages at this property. This one is also the home for the Fives Plaza. If you've ever had a chance to be in Playa del Carmen's 5th Avenue, that's where we got inspired. So there is kind of some sort of a 5th Avenue that we call the Fives Plaza inside the property, where your clients will be able to do shopping, have drinks at some of the bars or restaurants, or maybe just see it and watch people pass by, read a book. This one is very, very, very popular. And one great thing about this one is that your clients can have a getaway from the resort without actually leaving the property. So this is something that you might want to take in mind. And this one has over 10 restaurant options as well for dining. And with the Fives, right, all of the activities and all of the experiences turn around the 5 senses. So you will have activities that include smell, touch, and all of the 5 senses will be displayed at all of our activities. One of our recent activities, this one has an extra cost, but one of my favorite dining experiences in here is, if you feel adventurous, we have the blindfolded dinner. In here, you will smell, you will taste, and you will have to find out what you are having as dinner. We guarantee that it's going to be something very delicious, so nothing to worry about. We're not going to go like Fear Factor, giving you something strange. so you can rest assured that our chefs will just blow your mind and your senses with this experience. But no Fear Factor, I promise. This is recorded, so you have proof in case it happens. But then you can tell some Jimmy hosted this webinar and not Andres. I don't know that guy. So Now in Negril, I'm gonna try just to not take much more time from you, but in here in Negril, we have Azul Beach Resort Negril, which is located right at the 7 Mile Beach. So if you know Jamaica, this is one of the most beautiful places in Jamaica. This one features adults only sections as well, with the new and offers the premium sections as well. This one does not have the Nickelodeon experience, but does have Justice Five's specific activities calendar for the kids. Now, in here we have a very special package for this one. Has been very popular for the weddings, and we have a very special package for this one, which is exclusively you. Exclusively you guarantees that the bride that is going to be the only wedding during their stay. So let's say the bride is getting the couple is getting married on a Saturday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. They will be guaranteed to be the only wedding. Plus, they will have other additions like VIP amenities for their group, VIP amenities for the kids. They will have their own personal butler with a phone, so they can reach them whenever they want, and they are going to take great care of them. If you would like to learn more about this package, you can just let me know and I can send you the information. But also at memorablemomentsweddings.com, you can find the exclusively you full additions and inclusions. Now, great thing about Jamaica is the location. The most beautiful sunset can be witnessed in there. And of course, as part of our gourmet inclusive experience, we offer different, a lot of bars, restaurants, and dining experiences in here. All of our properties, remember, are beachfront, but that doesn't mean that all of the rooms have a view to the ocean. Once again, remember beachfront or oceanfront, and you will notice that on our room categories. Then we have in Punta Cana, we have Nickelodeon Hotels and Resorts Punta Cana, and what you see right behind the Nickelodeon sign is our Pineapple Villa, the SpongeBob, the one and only SpongeBob Pineapple Villa. It is inspired on SpongeBob, but it is one of the most luxurious villas I've been to. This one has a capacity for up to 10 guests. I will like to double check that, but if I'm not wrong, it has a capacity for over 10 guests, and it is a luxurious villa, but it is inspired on SpongeBob. The main lobby is just like the cartoon, but then as you start getting immersed, you do feel like you're under the water, but on a very luxurious place. Now, let me show you how the Nickelodeon property is divided. As you can see in the pictures, you don't have Dora the Explorer hanging up from the roof, or Boots swimming on the pool, or running around the property. You see touches of green, touches of orange, the very iconic Nickelodeon sign, but you won't have the character. So you wouldn't even notice it is Nickelodeon if you didn't see the sign and if you didn't go to the specific activities. And the idea behind this is that we make it friendly for everyone. Now, what you see on the on the left on your screen, that's the Nickelodeon place. That is located about 3 to 5 minutes walking distance from the rooms section. It is still on property, but the water park is not right next to the rooms. That way we keep the atmosphere very relaxing. You don't have kids screaming. Guests will never complain on having, all the activities and the music right next to the room. So this is where we planned it this way. At the Nick Place, we not only have the water park, we also have the character central where you can meet and greet with your favorite characters. At the same time, we have our own gourmet corner, and we have our own sports complex, which has an archery range, soccer courts, basketball courts, tennis courts, and a room with pool and ping pong tables. So that's our sport complex, and it's right next to the Nick Place. Now, as you can see on the room, right behind the rooms, we have what we call the Gourmet Village. In here, you will have over 7 different restaurants that have different themes, from an Asian restaurant to Spacewalker, which is one of my favorites. The moment you walk into Spacewalker, it's like being on a spaceship, like literally going out of the planet. all of the waiters are dressed as astronauts. The food presentation and the restaurant decoration makes you definitely feel like you are out of this world. Now, this one has this specific property has Kitchen 23, which offers a very similar experience like Le Chic. This is actually Kitchen 23 by Le Chic, but instead of being inspired on Mexican food, it is inspired on Dominican food. But it is a very similar experience like Le Chic. This specific restaurant has an additional cost, but the rest of the restaurants in the gourmet village are included. Any questions on Nickelodeon?
No.
Okay, and then this one has 308. Sorry, 308 rooms. The one in Riviera Maya is going to have 380 rooms, so it's going to be bigger. The rooms in the one in Mexico are going to be more spacious, and every single room at the Nickelodeon Hotels and Resorts Riviera Maya will be connecting suites. That means that if you let us know in advance, you will be able to have your clients stay next to each other with connecting rooms.
Okay, cool.
And we will have theme villages, just like the SpongeBob one, but we haven't been confirmed on who is going to be the host of this property. We don't know if we're bringing SpongeBob. We might be able to. We might keep it exclusive for Punta Cana, to offer that unique experience. But we definitely will have something here. I don't know if it's going to be probably the Ninja Turtles shell. I hope it is not Dora's bag. But as soon as we have the details released, we will show them to you. But I guarantee you, it's going to be something great. Now, we're almost done. I promise.
No, you're fine.
Are we going good?
Yeah, we're doing good.
You taking notes?
I am.
All right, that's perfect. So let me tell you. So we've done a little overview on our brands. Before I move forward, is there any question on any of the brands that we've seen so far, or any property?
I don't think so.
No?
I'm good here too. I'm just taking notes.
Okay, perfect. That's great. Next time I'm gonna make sure to share my camera so you get to see who you're speaking to. I'm sorry about that.
No, you're fine.
I'm finished fixing my hair. So no, I'm just kidding. I'm at the office. So it's a rough morning. It's Monday. Maybe a Tuesday will work. So now let me speak to you about the programs that Karisma offers for travel agents. We have 4 different programs depending on what the agents specialize on. First of all, we have the agent rewards program. This is for agents just like you that are trying to get in track with Karisma. Not precisely that are not familiar with the brands, but that are starting to become more comfortable and more familiar with the brands. So this program offers amenities like offers benefits like the point reward system, the opportunity to win a complimentary stay, because every month every quarter we give away a complimentary stay for our agents, so you will be on that draw. We have the exclusive booking bonuses and the travel agent portal. On the travel agent portal, you will have access to different tools. First of all, you have the sales and marketing tab, where in case you're participating on any shows or any bridal shows, any consumer or bridal shows, you can go on that tab and select the bridal shows section, and you can fill in all the information, and we can send you complimentary material. Then, in case you're not participating on shows, you can simply send an email to your sales rep, which in this case is going to be myself, and let me know if you would like to have brochures on any specific property, or if you would like me to send a little bit of everything, and we can absolutely send it to you at no cost, of course. That's on the house. So going back to the portal, you can register for shows. You can sign up for fam trips at this travel agents portal. You will have access to recorded and live webinars on the Learning Center. At the same time, you will have access to the resort fact sheets and maps. This one is this one is going to, the fact sheets and the maps are going to become a really good friend of yours, because it describes every single details on room categories, activities available, um, uh, upgrade activities available as well in the property, anything you can think of, or anything included or offered at our properties will be on each resort fact sheet. So it's something that you might want to keep in mind. And those, in case you would like, you can download them to have them. And the resort maps, if you would like to go the extra mile with your clients and just have that extra detail, you can as well send it to them. Then on the My Dashboard tab, you will be able to keep track of all of your bookings. Anytime you book with Karisma, it is important that you register your bookings in the travel agents portal. Why? If you don't register it, you won't get points for that. So it is just like a regular rewards program. You register your booking and you will receive points for them. And that also gives me a chance to keep better track of your production and to plan on how we can work together to help you increase your business. Now, in there you will also have access to keeping track of your points and everything regarding your account. You will be able to do it from your dashboard. Now, on the sales team tab, if you happen to have any agents that are out of Texas, in that tab, you can take a look at who your sales rep is. Just go to sales team, go to USA team, and you will see our contact. In this case, I'm going to be your direct sales rep, so anything you need, I am here to help you. And then let me tell you about the second program. We have the GAVC program. This one is the most popular. Maybe you've heard of it. This one is for agents that are already becoming experts on Karisma. And the reason why I say experts is because there is a minimum room night production requirement of 50 room nights. So once you get to 50 room nights, you are eligible, 50 room nights in the calendar year, you are eligible to be a part of the vacation consultant program. In here, first of all, you will be listed at karismahotels.com, which is our consumer website, the main website for the company, as one of our GAVC experts. You will be featured on the website. So what we're trying to, as Karisma, we send a very big part of our business to travel agents. So what we do is the clients will have the option to filter according to the state and even the zip code if they would like, and the agents available in that region will be displayed. This is exclusive for. Sorry.
What is that?
Is it 50 rooms per year that we'd have to sell,
Yeah.
or 50 per agent?
50 room nights per year. Then if depending, I'm glad that you asked that, because regularly, well, the most common cases is we have the GAVC membership per agent. But if you would like, there is also an option to have the membership as an agency. So let's say that you tell me, hey, Andres, you know what? We're starting to get in track. I don't think I can reach 50 room nights by myself, but I'm pretty sure that with my whole team working on it, we can definitely get to the 50 room nights. We can absolutely do it. The thing with the vacation consultant is that you will get access to more tools. Your points will be able to be used not only for complimentary stays, but also you will be able to purchase amenities in the online store for yourself or for your clients with your points. You will have access to co-op marketing funds as well. You will have access to different programs like the Cashing Your Points, where you can definitely cash part of your points. If you would like to check more on this program, you can simply go to karismatravelagency.com.
Okay.
And the thing is that what we're looking for with agents that are part of the vacation consultant program is, first of all, it's a very exclusive group. Second, it's where the partnership becomes more serious, for just we're like clear. So this specific program has an annual cost of $250, which is a marketing co-op fee that we charge, but it is only for the first time. So if you pay $250 to be part of the program, then on the next years you are able to renew with your points. If you keep the minimum of 50 room nights, you will be automatically renewed with your points, which is, just for you to have an idea, each point has a value of $5. So that would be 50 points that we would be taking from your account each year, but that wouldn't be coming out of your pocket every year. So it is just an initial investment. You know, when you're partnering with someone for a more serious business, when you have money in it, you know that you are completely committed. So it is. It is
per agency.
It depends on.
No, if you would like to do it by agency, we can do the 250 for the agency with no problem.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, when we take the points, like when agents sell rooms or whatever, would we have to register it then as a whole for everybody who sells? And
Yes.
gets points?
All the points
Okay.
would be in one master account, and all of the bookings would be registered on one master account, so you can keep track on that. Then once you get to that number, let's okay, before moving forward.
Okay.
First thing that I need to ask you, are all of your agents already registered in the charismatravelagents.com?
No, they
not
will.
all.
They
Just
will.
two of us.
They will be within the next few weeks.
Okay, let's do this. Whenever they register, if you could share with me a list of the agents that will be under your agency, that will help me keep track of your agency's production. And that way, when we start getting closer to the 50 room nights, if we see that you start getting like more, let's say that you didn't get to the 50 room nights this year, but after today's webinar and after training your agents, you get to, let's say, 30. Maybe you will be 20 short, but you know that you will be committed and you are convinced that you will be able to sell the 50 room nights next year. I will be glad to bring you to the program before reaching the 50 room nights. The only thing we're looking for is for commitment, and to see if once again, it's for agents that want to specialize. So if you would like to be a part of that one, as long as let's call it right now 30, 35 room nights. If you would be short for 15 or 20 room nights, that wouldn't be a problem. I can definitely bring you into the program. And even before that depends on how your bookings start advancing. If we see that after this webinar you start selling, I can definitely bring you into the program before that one. Because the great thing about being a GIVC is that you would get 21% commission, and that is by booking through your preferred wholesaler or through Karisma directly. So
Right. Yeah. See, and I didn't know anything about this program until Daniel came up here, spoke with me, and so I sold a few rooms before, but I wasn't registered with Karisma at all until recently.
Okay, but were those sales made this year?
Yes, a few of them.
Okay,
But nowhere near that many. That's why we were. That's why we to talk to y'all and find out what we needed to do and everything. So yeah, we're really excited, and all the agents are really excited about this. So
okay, let me show you. Let me do one thing real quick. I just want to check how many rooms you have registered right now, because if you have anything that was booked during 2018, like this year, that is not registered yet, you can still register it.
if I have anything, I don't think it's going to be under my agency. It would be under Extreme, so it wouldn't be able to count.
Oh yeah, that's right. So right now, okay, yeah, right now you don't have any bookings registered with Honeybee, but once again, we're gonna start working on it. So that's not a problem. All right, let me just share my screen back with you. I was just doing my research.
This is making me hungry.
Oh, believe me. Have you ever had a chance to attend any of our seminars in the U.S.?
No.
Well, yeah, we do seminars all around the country throughout the year. I think we were already in Texas earlier, the beginning of this year, but I'm not sure if Danny will be doing something closer to the end of the year. But I'm in charge of closing those seminars. So taking a look at menus and everything when I'm hungry is pure torture. But but I can't complain. I love my job. So finally, we have the wedding consultant program, which is for agents who would like to specialize on weddings, of course, and the honeymoon and anniversary consultant programs. The requirement to be a wedding consultant or a honeymoon consultant is to first be a GAVC. That's the only thing we ask for.
Okay.
All right. Oh, and for the wedding consultant, you need to have a minimum of 3 weddings booked. So this is for, once again, for agents to specialize on weddings. Now, just to close it, the current promotions that we have, of course, we have the 21% commission for GIVC agents. That is when booking through your preferred wholesaler or directly with Karisma. Then we have, this one is this promotion is one that might be able to help you, right, to increase bookings. Right now we have the best deals ever promotion, where you can have up to 15% on savings, and rates start from $133. If you know Karisma, that is very low rates. $133 per person per night. Now, something that I would like to clarify, it says book by August 31st, but I just missed to update that in the presentation. The booking window has been extended through September 16th.
Okay.
So booking window has been extended to September 16th, and your clients must be traveling by April 30th, 2019. All right. I don't know if
Is there a slide you can send us that has that extended booking date on it so we can share that on social media?
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, I actually have some social media banners from this promotion that just give me a few minutes after we finish our training, and I will be glad to share those with you. Those are for Facebook and Instagram, so those might be useful, and I'm going to send you the link with the full details on the promotions so you can have it complete, and you can share with your agents as well.
Okay, awesome.
Alrighty. And then we have the Cash for Your Bash promotion, where your clients can earn up to $15,000 in wedding credits. The more rooms they book, the more credit they earn, and they can use them towards ceremonies, cocktail parties, wedding decorations, dinner receptions, rooms, and more. How do I calculate that? We have a Cash for Your Bash breakdown tool at memorablemomentsweddings.com, where all we're going to ask you is for the amount of rooms that you expect to have, the arrival and departure dates, the ceremony dates, and the resort. And then you can click calculate so you can give your clients an approximate of how much they would be earning for their wedding. And with a minimum of 5 room nights, they would have enough credit to have a complimentary ceremony. So with a minimum of 5 room nights, you start taking great advantage of this package. And we have the Froze Yourself with Tiffany & Co. Diamonds. And that literally translates into we are giving away diamonds to our agents. During the last Thursday of each month, the What's New webinar is hosted. Usually it is hosted by Daniel Shaman, which is, you already know him. He's our Senior Business Development Manager, taking care personally of GIVC agents in Texas. And in the What's New webinar, Daniel speaks about all of the updates and all of the new additions in Karisma. And by the end of the program, he gives away 2 Tiffany & Co. diamonds, 1 to our Agent Rewards agents and 1 to our JVC agents. All you need to do is sell El Dorado Spa Resorts, Generations, or Hidden Beach, then report your bookings in your account, and finally tune in into the program, which happens the last Thursday of each month. And you have you can register for that on the training modules section in the charismatravelagents.com. On the live webinar sections, you will find the link to register for the What's New live broadcast. Actually, I would like to invite you, since on this Thursday, if you're available. If not, it will be recorded. Don't worry, but I would love you if you could be tuned. It will be my first time hosting the show personally, so that might be something interesting to watch this week. Well, at least you would get to know my face. Then we have this one is the last one, I promise. We have the $250,000 giveaway by Señor Martinez and Señora Dolores, who are the owners of El Dorado Spa Resorts and Generations Riviera Maya. Every year we have the GIVC Awards, which are our Gourmet Inclusive Vacation Consultant Sales and Marketing Forum. This is like the Oscars of travel industry for us, and we bring our top producer GIVCs. And as a way of saying thank you, and as a way of reinforcing the big partnership we have with travel agents, they are giving away $250,000 during the gala night. Of course, it's not $250,000 for one agent. We have different prices, but just to have an idea, agent that walked with the most amount of money last year went home with $20,000, and the one that took home the least amount of money went home with $5,000. And that is additional to their commissions, to their year bonus, to everything. So it is just a special way from Señor Martinez and Señora Dolores to say thank you. And now it's my time to say thank you very much for joining me this morning. I hope this was very useful. I hope this was a great chance to learn. And please, if you have any questions, Melissa, you already have my email, which is AARRACHE. My name is Andres Arrache, so that's why it's the A for Andres, then Arrache, AARRACHE @karismahotels.com. And any questions you may have after today, you have my phone number, you have my email address, and I will be more than glad to